Well, everybody, welcome back to Tony'sPicks.com. I'm Tony T. It's time for our WNBA 3-pack here with Ramon Scott. You can find his screenplays over at Tony'sPicks.com, where he's been on a tear over the past 7 days. 848 units of profit, all documented. Ron, what's going on?
Yeah, Tony extended the NBA season here, at least in the conference finals, for one more game at least. And, well, we had a three-game WNBA card on Tuesday night, three more here on Wednesday. They really like to keep it rolling here with the W.
That is absolutely right. Keeping it going here with the W. So we'll take a look here at this 3-pack. We begin here at 7 Eastern Time, CBS Sports Network. Mercury at Liberty. Mercury, the dogs here. Liberty laying 13.5 here with total 170.5.
Yeah, Tony, and the Mercury coming off a really woeful performance on Tuesday night where they only scored 47 points in a loss at Connecticut. They've now failed three straight. They are 3-2, but got to wonder where the scoring might come from again here against the Liberty. Liberty are 4-2, but 1-5 against the spread. Their only cover was against Indiana, but they're off a pair of losses at Minnesota and versus Chicago. So I think the Liberty will have motivation here to come out with a strong effort. I figure Brianna Stewart and Hescu probably going to be pretty unstoppable, I would think, in this game. Seeing the way things went, Tony, for the Liberty for the Phoenix Mercury in their road game, it was really a really poor performance. Tony, 1 for 27 from 3-point range for the Mercury. So last year, Liberty won all three meetings. They won by 22 at Phoenix. They also won by 18 at home in a game last year. I'm going to take the Liberty to roll here right now over Phoenix, at least on this road trip. Let's just see what the true problem is here for Phoenix. It kind of caught me by surprise. Phoenix was performing pretty okay, but now three straight failures against the spread. So let's go with the Liberty here and reassess with the Mercury.
All right, Ron Scott, click the link below for his best bets. Mercury and Liberty. Play will be Liberty minus 14, which is pretty much the going number right now. Guys, be sure to use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You'll save 20% off all Ramon's best bets. All right, let's continue here on our WNBA 3-pack as we get ready for the next game here on the board. Dream at Mystics. Dream 3.5 on the road. Total 164.5.
Yeah, but like so many of these WNBA teams, Tony, maybe they are a little bit underrated, even if you're 0-6, like the Mystics are now. That's not to say that they might not get out of that bottom three right now that everyone's kind of lumping together at this point. But for their 0-6 straight up record, the Mystics are 3-2-1 against the spread. They're off an 0-3 road trip. They did get a cover at Phoenix. They lost to Seattle, Phoenix, and LA, but they do have covers this season against Connecticut and against the Liberty. So I would think Atkins can be in a pretty good position here. Look out for Julie Van Loo from Belgium. She scored in double digits in three straight games here for the Mystics. Atlanta's 2-2, but 1-3 against the spread. They're off a 13-point loss, 92-79 to Minnesota. Atlanta was 8-2 against the spread. Their last 10 against the Mystics, but that was mostly as a dog, Tony. And we're looking at a different Mystics team right now. So with Atlanta on the road, I'm going to take the Mystics here. Maybe they even get that first win. I think Atlanta's pretty okay club right now. I don't think the Mystics are a playoff team, but covering spreads, that's what some of these poor teams are doing. I'm going to take 5 points here. Well, I think we're down to 3 here or so, but I'm going to grab the points here with Atlanta.
All right, Ramon Scott. Yeah, we've seen the line move now. Here, finest premium plays here over at Tony'sPicks.com. Click the link in the description. Dream at Mystics here. It'll be Mystics here at +3. All right, we'll continue on, guys. With that promo code TonyT at checkout. Save 20% off all Ramon's premium pick packages. Let's get to the next game here on the board here from the WNBA, and that one will be Aces at Lynx. We see the Aces 4.5 on the road. Total sits at 169.5.
Yeah, big moves tonight, Tony. In fact, I think this 4.5 is going to be maybe gone too. I've already seen this one move. So, and that was just in, almost in preparation for the show after the games got over. Started to get ready to look at these games with you, and all three had some the last two, especially these home dogs. Pretty significant movement. So I'm going to be looking, I think, here towards the Lynx still with these 3.5, 4.5, whatever we can get against the Aces. We'll gladly take it. Las Vegas 3-1, 1-3 against the spread. They're off a 99-80 win over Indiana right now. Aces, certainly looking pretty good. They're just a little bit overrated here, laying a lot of points. And, well, maybe the same thing here right now against the Lynx, one of the teams that a lot of people are talking about Tony as one of the surprise teams right now with what they're doing. I mean, Courtney Williams is off the charts. Nafisa Collier is playing like an MVP candidate here at this point. Kayla McBride, she will have a pretty tough matchup here against in the guard against Jackie Young, I'm sure. But also Smith playing great. The Lynx are really probably looking pretty good here. They're 4-1 straight up. Tony 5-0 against the spread. Back-to-back wins against Atlanta on the road, against the Liberty at home. Las Vegas won and covered, Tony. All four last season covered double digits and won the game obviously by double digits. Tony by 17, by 24, by 31, by 21. Minnesota is drastically improved. They'll likely get revenge here. They could get this victory, I would think, tonight. Aces, they cut their first round draft choice a night or two ago, Tony. They kind of are citing some depth issues, but they may have some little bit maybe not as quite as strong a bench. The personnel is pretty much the same, but so far they have not performed like they have off the bench like they were last year. So we'll see. I think the Aces maybe can fix that, but Minnesota drastically improved, and I'm going to grab these points, probably take them on the money line because these points are dwindling fast. How's that?
They are. Aces and Lynx here. The play here will be the Lynx plus 4.5, plus 3.5. Of course, as we film here, we're seeing lots of line movements, so lots of variations here, variances in the number. Get the best number. All right, guys, remember, click the link for Ramon's best bet in the description. All right, we got you through this three-pack here from the WNBA. So now it's time to turn our attention over to Tony'sPicks.com here for the card here on Wednesday. A lot of day 8 baseball tonight. You can see Ramon last 7 days been on a tear here. 848 units of profit, all documented over at Tony'sPicks.com. Click the link in the description to look for Ramon's handicapper page and to verify all these numbers. 15 on the board, 16 actually, another doubleheader here. 16 on the board here on Wednesday, Major League Baseball, single from the NHL, WNBA action as well. What do you have going over at Tony's Picks?
Yeah, Tony, you got to pull the trigger on some of these unders. I don't have to tell you, you're on a roll in Major League Baseball. I had an okay night, but could have did more to just roll with it. I'm king of the unders, man. There were like 11 unders yesterday on that card, despite that, even with that rain out. All right, head on over to Tony'sPicks.com and use the promo code TonyT at checkout. Save 20% off all premium pick packages, including mine. On Wednesday, Tony talked about a Major League Baseball card. I've been hot in baseball, so let's win all day at Tony'sPicks.com. I have a baseball package ready to go out the gate. And, of course, we'll take a look at the action tomorrow in Major League Baseball, in also the NHL, Tony, and of course this WNBA card. Try to come up with a premium here, but we'll preview the games tomorrow as well on the morning show. So join me, baseball, Tony, pretty much is where we're going to hang our hat here for the next few weeks, certainly, and I'm certainly glad to be on a little bit of a roll here in the major leagues. Heard you on the show, Tony. I was sweating out. I couldn't believe that play in the Dodgers and Mets game, and I thought I was going to you were talking right to me. It felt like those under bettors sweating it out, but they stayed under, and I couldn't believe that play. Just totally totally meted the play yesterday. So crazy things in baseball. Let me sort it out for you. Come on over to Tony'sPicks.com. Use the promo code TonyT at checkout. Grab that 3-day pass right now that'll get you through Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Get it after 3 p.m. Eastern time. We'll even squeeze some Saturday plays in there for you because it's a 72-hour pass. And on Saturdays, I get those plays up there pretty early with the daytime action. So you can ride with me 3-day pass, probably get upwards of close to 25 plays with that package. So you get great money's worth, and you're supporting me here on the Tony'sPicks.com YouTube channel, where I'm proud to come by every night and talk a little WNBA with Tony T. So join me over at Tony'sPicks.com.
That's right, guys. Got our brother Ramon Scott over at Tony'sPicks.com. You see the great results from Ramon over the last 7 days. All sports combined here. 848 units of profit. Really hot in baseball, guys. Click the link in the description. You can verify all these results here as the picks are graded in pick history where you scroll here and you'll find it. These is the Ramon's premium pages here. His sales page. Get on board. Long-term passes will serve you well. You know, they got the 3-7-day pass. Of course, the 1-day passes will be up there. Best bets multi-packs. The 1-day passes are profit guarantee. The most general profit or the amount you purchase is credited back to your account for site credits. That is profit guarantee. So whatever you choose, remember that promo code TonyT at checkout will save you that 20% off. Click the link in the description, land right here, and go ahead and get signed up. All right, Ramon, host the Morning Steam live here on the Tony'sPicks.com YouTube channel, 9 a.m. Eastern time. A pick from every game on the major board, as well as peripheral picks. It's chat-generated show here, so the chat's always invited to chime in with their picks as well. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, set notifications, be notified when Ramon starts that show, 9 a.m. Eastern time. Join him on the Morning Steam live, 9 a.m. Eastern time. For Ramon, I'm Tony T. We'll talk tomorrow.